Hi, welcome back everybody. Thanks for all the subscribers um, to the channel. Next video, so I'm just starting off early morning on the River Nene, main river. So the stretch that I think I've videoed before, but haven't really done much on here. So I've made a sort of early start. So I was on the bank about 5:30. It's quite overcast. It's really dark this morning. Thankfully it's brightened up now, so I can just about see what I'm doing. Fortunately, I've just had a big otter go through the swim. Did hear it sort of bark further down, and then saw a big line of bubbles coming through, and then just caught it up to my right. So hopefully it's just gone up river and hasn't disturbed too much. Fishing 2 rods here. Um, just my multi-tip fox rods. So I've just sort of put a rod out in front and then one downstream, and hopefully be able to pick up a fish. It's Yeah, weather-wise, it does look good with this cloud cover. So I'm gonna probably give it only give it about half an hour here. Then I'm gonna move on to the next swim. So I'm just gonna hop about, see if I can locate some fish before it gets too bright. And anyway, see what happens. Right, second swim now. Second or third, I can't quite remember. Anyway, I've moved further down the river. Just trying a sort of deeper spot. It's quite weedy here as well, which I'm surprised about. But yeah, just in front of me, it's quite weedy. I'm sort of trying to just find some clear spots out, but sort of going up and downstream at the moment. So yeah, nothing I'd say like sort of got my attention in terms of bite wise. I haven't really sort of seen many knocks on the rods. Um, but yeah, I'll cast around a little bit, and then I'm probably going to start to move back up in the next half an hour and just see well, let's see if nothing happens here, and see if I can sort of locate a fish. What a beautiful sight. Right, so into my next swim. Yes, sort of area. Always have a look in. Sometimes you can spot the fish. I did spot a barbel in here, so thought I'd give it a try. So just waiting to see what happens. Um, yeah, I always find when you can spot the fish, it's worse because you're sort of trying to cast near them to try and get them to take your bait and so on, often spook them. But yes, you just got to sort of put a bait out there upstream or downstream from them, and hope they move on to it. So anyway, let's see what happens. She's got a bit of damage to her mouth, so I'm going to put a bit of treatment on that for her. So anyway, let's have a look at that. She's a good rest in the net. Brilliant. Lovely fish. Don't know if you can see. So just in this corner, I had her hooked in the other side, but yeah, she's got a little bit of damage to her mouth. So yeah, lovely 7#8. So great to see some of these fish coming through. I did spot a bigger fish before this one took off. There's been a big fish sort of patrolling. I could just make it out. So let's see if that one's still around. See if I can tempt that one in. Great fish, great fight in the clear water. Yeah, beautiful. back in the net, give her some rest, then she can go back. What a beautiful sight. Try and put a bit of different angle on it. Yeah, there's tons of weed down here, so. No, it's locked up pretty much. I felt it a little while ago.
Kicking the weed.
Yeah.
But, do this for me if you're leaving?
Sometimes, I mean, here you can sort of,
Drag them through.
you can be a bit bullish with them. Yep. He's gone into the next bit.
Oh yeah, you've got plenty to go through. Yeah. Oh, good one. That's a good one. It's bigger than the 7 pound one, I bet.
Yeah.
Boy, the big guy gonna look for that. Proper.
Yeah, I think it's the one that I could see. No, it's gone.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's moving there a bit. Double that one is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably 14, 15, I reckon.
Yeah.
Big fish.
I was saying, mate, it was on the corner. That was a big old fish, like. That was 13. Well, yeah, 13.10, I think. Well, 13.9. Just over 13 and a half, anyway. Anyway, is it? go home happy today then.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I won't get it much longer, but I'll fish again tonight. That little while. I'm surprised she hasn't got any other hook links. She's a powerful fish.
Booty that is. Big old tail on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Booty that is.
I reckon it could be 14, so let's have a little look.
That's really good, isn't it? That one.
This might well be that one you see before. It's 1312.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I stopped it a little while ago, didn't we? Some smaller ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
About a month ago, I see it on the Facebook thing there, what the people are on.
Right. 1312.
Lovely,
Daytime barbel. Big fish.
lovely. You could have worse days, couldn't you?
Good.
Yeah, you could have a bit worse days than this. If you caught two, a lot of people come down here for a month and don't get a run, ain't they?
Right. Let's look at the other side. It's a lovely fish.
Look like torpedoes, ain't they?
Yeah. Okay, so managed a couple of fish now. Started off with the 7-8 and then had the 13-12. So I think it was the fish that I spotted in the swim earlier, but can't be too sure. There was a few fish moving around that I could spot, but it's really hard because they're sort of going right into the reed, so you just every now and again you catch a sight of them. But yeah, the 13-12, fantastic fight. Yeah, plugged me in weed. I thought I'd lost it at one point, so to get it out is brilliant. So really pleased with that, and the smaller fish as well. I mean, that was great fun. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got the fight on video because the I tried to turn it on and I think I must have been recording and flattened the battery, so yeah, a bit of a downer there. But it wasn't the best of fights, to be honest. The fish, I think what had happened is it got a load of weed over its head and it just sort of floated downriver, and it had a little bit of a fight and then sort of gave up quite easily. So great to catch. Did have a bit of damage to its mouth, so I've treated that, and on its side. Hopefully this aeroplane's not too noisy, but apologies if it is. Yeah, the 13, I was sort of looking because I can just make out, I can't quite see the bottom, but I can sort of make out a few feet into the river, and I did see a fish turn, and I think that was the fish just turning on my bait to pick it up. So it turned and literally the rod just slammed round, and I've tightened the clutch because it is you know, you basically got to hold on here. There's a lot of snags where I am at the moment, so you got to bully the fish a little bit. But that was a powerful fish that did sort of go upstream. It went into a really thick weed bed, and thankfully I got it out. So yeah, I'm just going to try for another one. I think I'm probably going to give it maybe another half an hour, and then I'm going to jet off, and then I'll come back out later on. Hopefully be able to pick up another fish or two. Right, so just leaving the fishery now. So had an early start. I think I was on here at 5:30. So yeah, it was nothing earlier on. I did have a big dog otter swim through the river. That could be why, you never know. But I think I fished about 5-6 swims. The last swim, certainly coming onto the backwater and spotting a fish, gave me that bit of encouragement, because I was a bit deflated after not getting anything, not even a bite anywhere else. And then that fish sort of sparked me into a bit more enthusiasm, and yeah, the 7-8, I think it's any fish just great to get, just to sort of get something on the bank. And then the bonus to get that 13-12, yeah, it's a fantastic fight. I did worry about losing that in the weed, but thankfully got it through. So yeah, pretty good morning's fishing. So I'm going to head off and hopefully be back out later. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, give us your feedback, comments and so on, and I'll catch up with you all soon.